A little hesitation. Rob might have slipped a little bit trying to get up there. Someone like Anderson, man, he saw in the corner of his eye Van Dam he had some bad intentions, and he stopped Rob.
Whoa. Magnus tried to slide in, Tower of Doom.
Yeah, well, hey, you know what?
And Anderson, but they had other thoughts, didn't they?
Anderson saw that movie before. Not gonna have it. Little Rob just fighting for his life and gets rid of Anderson. Watch out, watch Rob!
5-star hits the frog splash off the top. RVD goes cover.
20 points, 20 points!
2.
Good job by Magnus, saved himself. He didn't save Anderson. Sudden victory here.
Well, he did in a sense save Anderson, but you're right, that wasn't his #1 priority.
Always right, Mike, you know that. So, Magnus, with that suplex right on the ramp, you heard the thud of Rob Van Dam's body on that hard ramp. And this is all legal.
Give me a fucking chair.
Someone find him a chair. I think he's looking for a chair, man.
Seems to be.
I'll give him mine. It's fine.
Boy, again, look at the body of Van Dam. Look at his elbow. The discoloration from the elbow to his back.
Well, Van Dam. Oh man, Van Dam's. I could have sworn that Magnus was going to wallop him with that chair, but might be payback time here. It was earlier, Van Dam drilled Magnus with that chair in the back, with a chair, I should say. Wait a minute.
Chair kicked right into the face.
Got him.
Got the 3 count. RVD, 20 huge points.
Your winner, Rob Van Dam!
Van Daminator hits its mark. Van Dam grabs himself 20 beads, my friend. 20 points for Rob. The heavy hitter out of Battle Creek, Michigan. Look great right there.
Boy, let's go back. Let's revisit this first of our 3 Bound for Glory Series matches. This one was physical from the very outset.
Yeah, I mean, you could just see and feel that urgency that was in the air amongst these 3 athletes. And it could have went either way. I mean, all 3 men let it all hang out. Falls count anywhere. But when you have that, you have this. Oh, nasty physicality. Now, Van Daminator, thanks for coming. Magnus got lit up. Strong victory right there. Hell of a match.
Oh, we knew that these Bound for Glory Series matches with the hardcore stipulations were going to be special. Match 1 of the 3 definitely does not disappoint. And to illustrate just how important the 20 points is in terms of the win, how about RVD?
Yeah, well, Van Dam got double nickels. That's 55 for those who don't know what nickels are. Very impressive for Van Dam. That's huge right there, popping right up to the 2-hole.
And that's exactly the way that you move up the ladder of success. Everybody trying to fight their way to a World Heavyweight title match at Bound for Glory, month of October in Phoenix. RVD moves right into 2nd place. And think of what we've seen. Think of the impact of aces and 8s, the attack on the Pope, and just the fact that it turned that match, changed the complexion from the 4-way to the 3-way match, them making their presence felt.
Well, that is a huge thing, and that's a great point, Mike. I mean, that's because aces and 8s, they took out the Pope, and it did change the whole complexion of that match. I mean, either way, Van Dam, you can't take that away. That was a hell of a victory, and that was a hard-fought 20 points by Van Dam.
Extreme physicality, first of 3 Bound for Glory Series matches. RVD moves into 2nd place as we send it to the back. And our broadcast colleague, Jeremy Borash.
Thank you very much, Mike and Taz. And I can tell you, after what has happened tonight, after the attack on Pope, by the aces and eights. A very uneasy feeling indeed here backstage. However, we have been informed that security has done an entire sweep of the building, and the aces and eights are indeed nowhere to be found. Let's switch gears right now and talk to the challenger for the Knockouts Championship of the World tonight, Madison Rayne, set to do battle against Miss Tessmacher. And everybody wants to know, what is the situation with the referee tonight, Earl Hebner?
This question again, JB. I'm starting to wonder if you don't have a crush on Earl. Let's talk about me. How many times have I been Knockouts champion? It's 3. And how many times have I been Knockouts tag champ? 2. I don't need any help to win titles. Miss Tessmacher cannot beat me tonight. When the title's on the line, she can't beat me. I'm not worried. But you asked about Earl. Earl, honey.
All right, World Television Championship title match is next here at Hardcore Justice.
And ladies and gentlemen, up next, tonight live in Orlando at Hardcore Justice. First of 4 championship matches, TV title on the line.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Television Championship. Introducing first, one half of the World Tag Team Champions of the world, Kazarian!
World Tag Team Champions of the world.
You corrected me, didn't you?
I corrected you. I would never correct Christy, but I did correct you.
Well, you corrected me Thursday night. Speaking of Impact Wrestling this past Thursday, check out what went down in the World Tag Team Championship match of the world.
Yeah. Well, you're saying the world a lot of times, I should say. Right there, boom! Kazarian able to grab a pinfall victory on the television champion, Devon. Cheat a little bit, I guess driving a belt into a guy's head's cheating. But you got to figure that leaves a lot of confidence into Kazarian right now as he goes after the TV title.
And his opponent from New York City, the television champion, Devon!
I don't think Kazarian needs much help in the confidence
Hardly.
department, right? Yeah, not much, right?
But if it added to his confidence with the win, does it add to the doubt of Devon?
No.
The reigning television champion.
I don't think so, Mike. I think, knowing Devon and the way he is, a consummate pro, a true veteran, world-class superstar, that motivates Devon. Okay, hey, you got me, you got a pinfall on me, no problem. Now I'm gonna come at you at Hardcore Justice and whoop your ass. That's what I think Devon's thinking.
And that's exactly what he's doing as the second that Devon rolls in. Tried to get right in the face of Kazarian, who immediately bailed out and went to the apron to hide behind the ropes and do anything to try and slow Devon down here, as Devon wanted a piece of him even before the opening bell.
I don't blame, listen, look, I don't blame Kazarian for doing that. You know, Devon, everybody knows Devon's a very emotional competitor. Very combustible competitor. He's always been like that. That's the Devon strength. That's what makes Devon who he is. And Kazarian trying to just slow that down. Whoa, maybe not.
TV champ immediately on the offense. Power at the same time. One half of the tag champs. Probably going to try and play a little different game. One would expect Kazarian to try not to match strength and power, but to try and maybe out-quick the TV title holder.
I don't really know if out-quick is in the dictionary as a grammatically correct word, but I get your point. But boom, look at that. Look at Devon showing that gumption. Just for your softball. You didn't.
Ooh, you go to gumption after getting me on out-quick?
I hear you. And Devon now in hot pursuit going after Kazarian. Speaking of hot pursuit, Kazarian trying to run to the concession stand or something.
I think he's going the wrong way.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
That's not raining. It's a little filtered water.
And Kazarian tries to escape.
I mean, what, he might be safer with Devon. You see some of our lovely fans? That's just my opinion. Right there, Devon all over Kazarian. Devon, he'll just keep beating you up, no matter in the ring, out of the ring, and Devon just broke the count. So Devon went under the bottom rope. Referee Brian Hebner had to start the count over. You don't want to get counted out. Oh, slip. Watch out. Wait a minute.
Yeah, but the quick recovery is turned into Devon. Body slamming Kazarian on the arena floor. Ouch.
I mean, it might have helped Kazarian if he was wearing cleats. You know, on the steel step, you know, if your feet are wet and you wear cleats, it helps with your traction. It's kind of funny to wrestle in cleats. But Devon definitely took advantage of the fact that Kazarian slipped a little bit.
As well as you know Devon.
Yes, I know.
Have you been surprised at how well, especially this late into his career, that he has been able to adapt from being a tag team specialist to being not only a singles wrestler and a successful one, but a guy who's held this TV championship now for months?
I am not surprised at all. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I've had the opportunity to know Devon before he became a great tag team wrestler. I knew Devon back in the day when he was a singles competitor, and I could see the way his future was going to form if he went singles or tag. So I'm not surprised.
And how important is the physical conditioning of Devon and how much it's improved? How important is that in being the TV champion? And what a clothesline. Didn't anticipate the power game from Kazarian, but we're getting it.
Well, to answer your question, I mean, Devon has definitely changed his whole body around and lost a lot of weight and got himself tightened up and definitely in great cardiovascular conditioning. So, I mean, that's definitely just changed his whole direction of his singles career. Right now, Devon's in trouble because you got someone like Kazarian who's machine-like and doesn't make a ton of mistakes. And he'll probably keep this pressure strong on Devon.
Challenger taking the offense to Devon, who fights back with a series of rights, but then gets stopped in his tracks.
Sure did.